Blessings, Empress Vibrant here. Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is blessed. Welcome to your July 2021 reading. Virgos, this is for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. Please know that the messages are very general and will not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, please check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Possibly another one of the zodiac signs will be more in line with what's happening with you. Please take the messages as they resonate and leave what doesn't. Okay, so today what I wanted to do is just go over some general energy and then get a little bit more information using the tarot. I've got the archangels for some advice and some affirmations in closing. Okay, so the first theme that we've got for Virgo is don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. So possibly this energy around some fire energy around not allowing your pride to get in the way. Don't allow your frustrations or your passionate spark to take you off of where you need to go. So don't allow your emotions to take you out of where you need to be. Your pride can be something that can be used in a positive way and also in one that can actually stagnate you. So don't allow the limited self-chatter, don't allow the fears to really stop you from leveling up and connecting with those who you need to connect with. Your pride will be the reason why you don't heal a situation, why you don't elevate within a certain relationship, why it's stagnant, why it always seems to be the same. And it's because of the need or the worry about losing some type of control or losing your position. Almost, it's like you're holding on to something, some type of narrative, some type of belief system, and it's all based on pride. And if you continue to be like that, that will hold you back. So don't let your pride get in the way of your healing and your ability to see more, to see what the lessons are. To clarify, we have the Three of Swords. So like I said again, there is this energy of being betrayed, heartbroken, being let down. And possibly this energy around being let down and, being heartbroken. This is not to say that you haven't dealt with certain issues. But when we're dealing with the swords, we're also dealing with what's going on in our mind. So in your mind, all of this scenario is happening to you. And the audacity of it, or the sheer pain of it all, is clouding your view. It's getting you puffed up in a sense where you're not able to really see what's going on, and not even to see your role in the situation. And pride will be definitely the type of energy, especially that passionate, real zeal. It's beautiful when the passion and zeal is towards something positive, but when the passion and zeal and, energy of disappointment or betrayal or whatever it is the main focus of this passionate, fiery energy, messes with the way you see things, and it messes with the way that you interact with those around you. Because what's happening is that, your mind is being able to take over and just run the show. And if pride and hurt is running the show for you, best believe you're not able to see the full picture. You're going to be looking at people sideways for a long time, not being able to really see your role in a situation, or why Source Divine has allowed you to go through this situation. And, instead of looking at what it is that you're healing through, or what you're being shown, what type of lessons that these challenges and obstacles have had in your life. You're more looking at blaming people for their role that they've played in your life, if that makes sense. So you're sort of missing a trick, and that is the trick with pride. Pride only allows you to look at one side of the scenario instead of looking at the full picture. And it's all about changing your perspective on this one as well. So don't allow it to really, stop your healing process, and stop you being able to heal something or change the way a relationship is being had by the need to be right or to hold on to this particular narrative that you've drawn so comfortable in reciting, and then wondering why things haven't moved on, or why there's that awkwardness, or why it feels still very hard to connect. And that's what happens. You cause a disconnect with holding on to unresolved issues. So be very mindful of that. But there is also movement towards actual some change and some fulfillment, because we've also got the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, we know that we're talking, when we deal with cups, we're dealing with emotions. So we know that there is an element of good stuff that's actually happening. So although there is, possibly some hurt and pain, and some pride issues going on, there's also lots of wish fulfillment happening here. There are lots of things that are being completed, and for some of you, you are moving towards a state where you don't feel as resentful, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor now. You're seeing the fact that, okay, distance, or looking at something differently, healing my emotions is, supporting me feeling so much more better. I'm seeing that when I'm, focusing on gratitude, wish fulfillment, you know, um, things are coming in easier, things are being completed. You're seeing cycles getting to a stage where they're actually completing themselves, and you're looking at things in a different way. So where I feel for some of you are in the thick of that energy, some of you are on your way out of it and actually enjoying the wish fulfillment of it all, actually just sort of saying, well, there's a lot of fulfillment, there's a lot of things that are brought into fruition, there's much to celebrate. So I'm glad that there is that energy there. So it's not just so, that staunch view and pride that's going on here, but there's also some wish fulfillment, and it's like, things are coming into fruition, and there is healing happening, which is actually really, really positive to see. So we also have hold your vision. So for some of you, this holding your vision right now is what's actually helping you get to this Nine of Cups energy, where you're able to say, well, I have much to celebrate. I have much to be thankful for. Holding your vision, understanding what you deserve. I deserve to be loved and treated well. Your vision of, financial freedom, being in a loving and wholesome relationship, seeing yourself healed, seeing yourself in a successful place. That is what's spurring you on, and that is what's allowing you to push through all of the things that are quite difficult in nature. So hold that vision of you walking past that particular hurdle, jumping over that, scaling the wall, as it were, feeling confident. We've got the King of Cups, so we're talking about that creative energy, not allowing things to be so rigid that you're not able to let it all hang out. King of Cups, we're talking about, allowing for your role to be played, being the counterpart, playing your role, being in a partnership, being open to that partnership. and holding your vision in how you want that partnership to be played out. And that's where you get your wish fulfillment. That is where you see the fruits of your labor in how you view your relationships and how you want them to be. And then that's exactly how you see things unfolding when you are expectant, and also when you become what it is that you want. And also have the sun. So there you go. Once you have made up your mind to be the person who is always in receipt of love and companionship and understanding and respect and passion, being looked after, being protected. When you are in that space where that's what it is that you are affirming for yourself, then the sun comes in to illuminate just that. It gives you some more zeal to carry on, to be the person that you are wanting to be, instead of using the pride and your heartbreak or betrayal or whatever it is to hold you back from getting what it is that you want, because you're focusing on what you don't want and who's done what to you, instead of who you are becoming. Who are you becoming, holding on to those types of scenarios, holding on to old thought patterns and looking at people sideways? How is that a help to your healing and for you becoming somebody brand new, or becoming somebody who is in receipt of healing and fulfillment? And that's the type of questions that you need to be asking yourself whenever you get into a rut of seeing things in the same old way. If your views are the same, still moving forward after how many years, then something is stuck. There's something stuck within you. There's something that hasn't been dealt with for you to still come up with the same narrative over how long. Something should have shifted by now. Some state of inner standing should be actually happening. But if you keep coming to the same conclusions without any real inner standing, then there's something that needs to shift. And I'm really encouraging you to really look at that, because that is where healing takes place. That is where forgiveness takes place. And that is where you're able to forgive yourself and others. And again, letting go of the narrative that you've held on to. Okay, well done if it's got you to a certain point, but if you're still, chewing over those things, you haven't quite really worked through that in a more positive way, which is about looking at it from a different perspective, and looking at people for the roles that they've played and why they played that role and what it has done to elevate you. And for some of it, what it's done to kind of keep you quite stagnant, because if you haven't been able to see what the role is and what role you play, it can kind of be a little bit hard. But in saying that, there is much beauty here, because you have the Sun card, so it means that there is much to be thankful for. There is much wish fulfillment. There is much joy to be had, and you've got that King of Cups energy here. So this is about, having the right type of energy, being the right type of team player, playing your role, holding your vision. So with the Archangel card, you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Go beyond your mind and go beyond your viewpoint that you've had all this time, and really listen to the things that are going on within your body. Quiet, do some meditation, and really listen to your intuition when you're asking these questions about how you can heal through a situation. How best can I forgive? How best can I see why this scenario has happened? And really listen. And you'll be able to get the answers that you want. And then it says again, get more information. So again, do some more soul search and ask the right questions. Take some time to ask the right questions so that you're not leaning on your own understanding and the same old narrative you've had since thy kingdom come. Can't always stay that way. It's counterproductive. So get some more information, you know, on how best can you shift this energy and get into a healing state, because there's much beauty to be had here. Very, very much so. I can feel that there is a positive energy, especially with this Nine of Cups. There is something beautiful happening here that's allowing you to actually access so much more than the background feelings of hurt and betrayal. Yeah. And then also in closing, we have words of affirmation here. I am grateful for everything in my life today. I am grateful for everything in my life today. And that will help you move forward, you know, being grateful for all of the scenarios that come up. I'm grateful for everything in my life today. Okay, and then we also have, I give my body exactly what it needs today. I give my body exactly what it needs today. So whether that's going to be rest, water, you know, live foods, sometimes that's nothing. Fasting will help you get clarity as well. So rest, TLC. You know, whatever it is, you will know what it is that your body needs. And that will be supporting you moving forward. So that has been your messages. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be up to the time with the videos as they are uploaded. Yeah, Virgo, keep it going. I understand that there's a lot going on and a lot of healing that needs to take place. But first and foremost, you have to be ready to be able to receive the information and to quiet your mind so that you can get the answers that you need. So dig deep, take some time, there's no rush. But just know that Source Divine is here anytime you need. You just need to ask. You know, you just need to ask and quiet your mind and listen to your intuition. Okay? Take care, my lovelies.